the mystery. Welcome to the great I am. Welcome to the family of the living and the angel band. Welcome to all us sinners and saints. Welcome to believers and to those who ain't. Welcome to the mystery. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the mystery. Welcome to the great I am. Welcome to the family of the living and the angel band. Welcome to all us sinners and saints. Welcome to believers and to those who ain't. Welcome to the mystery. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the season of Advent. Welcome to waiting and wonder, to mystery and meandering. Welcome to the thrill, the mundane, the nothingness, the everydayness. Welcome to the joy, the frustration, the sadness, the uncertainty. Welcome to remembering and remembering. Welcome to the beholding of beauty. Welcome to Old South Church in Boston's virtual jazz coffee house, featuring the Willie Sordillo Ensemble. Let us know you are with us this evening by signing the virtual friendship pad or send your greetings in the chat feature. And if you feel so moved this night, you can support our ministries of justice, mercy, and beauty here at Old South Church. And you can do so by hovering your cursor over this video. And finally, join us for a greeting or conversation after today's service at the Jazz Social Hour, hosted by our seminarian, Thomas Mitchell. Let the rhythm of your life, the rhythm of this season, the rhythms of this night, ever so gently flow and feel into and through you. Lean in, listen for that soft sounding. Welcome to Old South Church. Welcome home.
Tonight's Advent word, waiting. Waiting, wait. A transitive verb meaning to stay in place in expectation of, to remain stationary in readiness or expectation, to be ready and available. I don't need to tell you what waiting is like. Waiting is plain awful, and we have had our fill of it this year. We are waiting to get through this, waiting to see each other in person again, waiting for vaccines, for testing, waiting for this to be over. And even before the pandemic, we knew waiting. We waited for the phone call, for the plane to take off, for the tea to arrive, for the rain to end, for the test results, for brighter days. Advent, this season before Christmas, has traditionally been known as a season of waiting. Its focus is on the prophets of old and the people of God waiting for God's reign to be complete, for the world to be overcome with comfort and joy, peace, health, and goodwill. And this year, the reason for the season is right on the money. Waiting is a hard and desperate place. Waiting with urgency can feel breathless, helpless, and tiresome. Waiting like this can so often give rise to anxiety and fear. Our hope starts to fade, worry and want swell, and we are left to focus ourselves, fix our sight on the uncontrollable, the factors and moments that are out of our grasp. We stand staring at the sky with our minds spinning, idling, waiting for the unpredictable. And in our impatience, we can confuse action for wisdom. We can get our eyes fixed on what's above us or behind us and totally forget that God remains with us. And so Advent comes each year, and particularly this year, to still our minds, slow down our racing hearts, and draw us back to our life here and now and our ever-abiding God. Not denying the pain and exhaustion of this time, not erasing the weight, but shifting our gaze and fixing our sight on the present moment given to us. The season of Advent teaches us expectant waiting, holy preparation, trust in God. You see, waiting is a Christian practice. To wait in this holy Advent way, to shift our gaze, is to wait with purpose, to sort out that which we can control and that which we cannot, to remind ourselves that God is God and we are not. To wait in this holy Advent way is to tilt our heads away from our own wants, desires, and fears, turning instead towards science, reason, compassion, and trust in God. To wait in this holy Advent way is to fix our sight not on the heavens, waiting for the sky to fall, but to fix our sight here. To stare at the inequalities this pandemic year, this election year has exposed, and to start advocating for a different way forward. Waiting in this Advent way is hard, and we won't always wait patiently. Yet here's the good news. We do not wait alone. We wait here in community with music and poetry and the presence of one another. And when we remember that, when we remember that we are not alone in our practice, we just might gather the strength to continue the wait.
I'm happening. I can feel the wind is shifting. I can see the fog is lifting, and I'm waiting. I see a light there in the cold of the night air. I hear a voice near, but there's nobody round here. Maybe it's an angel. Oh, but who believes in angels? And I'm waiting. Chill now, and everything's still now, like a perfectly calm sea right before a tsunami. If I live till a new day, I know I'll live in a new way, and I'm waiting.
Excerpts from Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch and your gang will fly on, you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. The waiting place for people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or the waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. And if you are dexterous and deft and never mix up your right foot with your left, will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed.
O come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the child of God appear. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. O come, O wisdom from on high, and order all things far and nigh. To us the path of knowledge show, and help us in that way to go. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. O come, O shoot of Jesse, free your own from Satan's tyranny, from depths depths of hell your people save, and give them victory o'er the grave. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. O come, O Key of David, come and open wide your heavenly home. Make safe the path to endless day, to hell's destruction close the way. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to you, O Israel. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way. And as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. strange enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, very far, over land and sea. A little shy and sad, but very wise was he. And then one day, one magic day, he came my way, and as we spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me: the greatest thing you ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Is just to love and be loved in return.
Friends, thank you so much for joining us this evening, and as always, a special thanks to the Willie Sordillo Ensemble for their incredible, soul-soothing music. Should you feel moved to support this ministry, you can do so by clicking the donate button on the live stream or visiting oldsouth.org/jazz. On that same page, you'll find the link to our Zoom social hour, which immediately follows this service. Before we part for this evening, let's come together on the Advent wreath for a moment of candlelit contemplation and prayer. We light this candle in hopes that all of the various COVID vaccines that have been announced as effective will be safe and sound and available for distribution soon. We light this candle in hopes that those waiting for good news from their job interviews receive it. We light this candle for those who are truly just searching for something to hope for. We light this candle in hopes that those government officials whose terms are ending have the wisdom to exercise restraint and good judgment. We light this candle in hopes that even for all the grief and despair and sadness that many of us have felt this year, that we are able to reflect upon the good and positive things that have taken place too.
Hope, peace, joy and love, green wreath, purple candles. Hope, peace, joy and love, light them one by one. Hope, peace, joy and love, flame, smell of pine branch. Hope, peace, joy and love, easy words to say. gonna make it real? Come on in and make it real. How we gonna make it real?
Friends, as you leave this space tonight, go forward comforted with the knowledge that you are held by God and the communion of saints. Go forward with the knowledge and the comfort that there is indeed hope, that God's promises will be fulfilled, and that the future that has been ordained will come into being. In the coming days, may you be a vessel of hope to those around you as they may be to you. Go in peace, and good night.